Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So I'm sitting here barefaced because I wanted to do a get ready with me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying products and catching you guys up on what's been going on with me. And I'll try and talk about all the products I'm using, but if I forget to mention any, I will have everything listed in the description box down below. So if you like hearing about clean beauty, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell button so you're notified of when I post videos. And also come follow me on Instagram. I'm at naturallybeautifulgirlkat there. And let's just jump right in. So I'm going to actually start off by applying some sunscreen. I did a video which was a collab with Reagan where I talked about a whole bunch of clean beauty facial sunscreens. I will link that video up above. But I thought today I would use the 11 by Venus Unraveled Sun Serum. Unrivaled. I feel like I'm unraveled, but unrivaled sun serum. And I'm gonna mix this up a lot. I talked about this in that video, but I feel like you really have to mix this product up a lot to get it completely, to get the sunscreen like completely mixed into the liquid. I actually have to run a few errands after I finish filming this, so I'm actually getting ready to go out. So it's weird because I like never really leave the apartment, but today I have to run a few errands, so gotta get the SPF on. Yeah, so let's see, it's now August, which is, I don't know, I was talking to my husband about this. And I've been a little bit sad recently because I love summer. Like, I was born in August, I'm a Leo, I absolutely love summer, and I just enjoy like going, and I think part of it is like growing up in Florida where it's hot all year round. And the summer it kind of feels like, you know, reminds me of Florida, and just, I enjoy going to the beach and being able to go outside and do things and like explore. I love Boston in the summer. But it's just been a little bit sad for me because I feel like the summer is just like flying by, and because of everything that's happening, like I'm not really like getting out and enjoying the summer or doing any of the things I normally would want to do in the summer. So it's rough. Like I'm excited that it's August because it's my birthday. It's actually the 4-year anniversary of my channel is in August, so it's a very exciting month, but I'm also just kind of sad because I'm like, the summer is almost over and I pretty much have been just hanging out at home this whole time, which, I mean, it's not fun doing that, but obviously like I feel that is very important. You know, I'm trying to keep my community safe, keep numbers down, but you know, I am a little sad. So that's kind of where I've been at recently. Yeah, so actually kind of because of all that and my birthday coming up, we actually decided to book a place in Cape Cod for a long weekend, for my birthday for a long weekend. I'm excited about that. It'll be fun. The place we chose it's like a small kind of like, it's technically in a resort, but it has like a kitchen, so we can just like cook all of our meals there and we don't have to eat out. And the main reason we picked this place is because it has a private beach, which is really the reason we've not gone to the beach this summer, because the beaches around Cape Cod and like the northern shore of Massachusetts can get really crowded, and we just didn't feel comfortable going to a crowded beach. But we know with this beach, because it's the only people that can use it are the people at the resort, it won't be that crowded. So we're looking forward to that and actually being able to spend some time hanging out in, in nature on the beach. So it won't be our usual, because we have been going to Cape Cod pretty regularly over the past couple of years. So it won't be our like usual Cape Cod trip where we, go and like can hang out and do all this fun stuff and eat at cool restaurants and all that. But, at least we'll get a little bit of a break, a change of scenery, and get to spend some time on the beach, which I am super, super excited about. Also, in case you're wondering, I am putting on hold on, I'm trying to look at my mirror. I am putting on the Root Pretty Booster. Pretty Booster Plus. They had an original Pretty Booster, but then they came out with a whole bunch of different shades. I have this one in, what shade do I have in this? I have the lightest shade. Oh, it's 1. So I have the lightest shade in it, which you can see it is pretty light for me, but because it is a very sheer product, it does work well. And I've really actually been enjoying this. I'm gonna do a video where I talk about some root products, like root makeup products, because I feel like they've been coming out with a lot of new stuff, and I've been trying a lot of stuff, and I've really been enjoying a lot of them. So I'm kind of rediscovering root, which has been really fun. I feel like it's not that I stopped liking them. It's just that I felt like my product preferences shifted, and they had just so many like powdered products and like mineral products, and now they're doing like cream products, and that's just way more up my alley and kind of where I prefer my makeup to be at the moment. And as you can see, this is like super sheer and doesn't actually provide a lot of coverage, but I like it for a few reasons. 1, it holds up on my skin super well during the summer, and 2, I've just been into really light makeup. I think part of the reason is my skin is actually doing really well. Like I have like this thing right here, which is like a recovering breakout, and like 1 recovering breakout over there, but honestly, like my skin is pretty much in the best condition it's been. I need to do an updated skincare video, but I'm, to be honest, not entirely sure why my skin is looking so good. I'm trying to find my concealer. Where is my concealer? Oh, here it is. It's hiding under a brush. My vanity is embarrassingly messy at the moment, but this is the Saint Cosmetics concealer. I absolutely love this. But yeah, so basically my skin's in weirdly good shape at the moment, so I'm embracing it. I'm using lighter coverage products and just, trying to roll with it. And also just with it being so hot. Like it has been so hot. I feel like I talk about this all the time, but it is just, it's a lot. And normally it's not a problem. Our apartment doesn't have central air. We do have 2 window units. We had 1, we had to upgrade to 2 because of staying home. But like, it's normally not a problem because normally during the hottest parts of the day, my husband and I are at an office like during the week. And then on the weekends, when it would get really hot, this is kind of a funny thing, but this is how we actually ended up with a membership to the MFA, which is the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. It was like 97 degrees last year. It was a horribly hot weekend. And I was like, what's not going to be hot? The museum, because, they don't want the art getting hot. Like, they're very into temperature controlling the art just to preserve it. And so I was like, we should go to the museum. And then we realized like that is the perfect thing to do. And then we ended up getting a membership and we went a whole bunch. And actually I was really looking forward to going this spring because there are a lot of really cool exhibits that the museum was going to do this spring, but because of everything that's going on, those all got canceled. But that's normally like how we would escape the heat, but just being stuck at home and not being able to like escape to any like fully air conditioned place, it's been really hot. So lots of fans trying to use the window air conditioners judiciously, but still it's just hot. Let's see, I need to find a blush. What do I want to use? I'm wearing a very like warm toned shirt, so I kind of want to go with a very warm blush. I think, what do I want? Do I want this one? I really need to clean my vanity. I can't find anything. I'm trying to decide if I want to use the Tower 28 Happy Hour blush, not Happy Hour, Magic Hour, or the Cara Weiss Flush and Glow Duo. I feel like the Tower 28 blush is like the same color as my shirt, so we're gonna go with this one. Okay, so let's see, that was Cape Cod. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I've kind of been enjoying doing these like chatty get ready with me's. So I think I'll probably do another one like in September, and at that point I can let you know how our Cape Cod trip went. And also I put way too much blush on. I need to blend this out. This is my foundation brush, but I had to do something that was way too much green blush. Okay, that's looking better. Hopefully, I'll put a bit less on this side to begin with. And yes, even though it is really hot, I still really enjoy using cream blushes. You gotta find the ones that work for you and are not too slippery and kind of dry down a bit. But this Tower 28 one I really enjoy, and I feel works well even with it being as hot as it is. I really should clip back my hair when I'm doing my makeup, but for some reason I never do, and then I just end up spending a whole bunch of time trying to get it back out of my face. But it is what it is. I also have been trying out, where is everything? I've been trying out the Root Super Matte Setting Silk, so I'm going to use that under my eyes today. I've tried their regular setting powder and I didn't like that one very much, but this one had my attention because it's super matte. And that was kind of the problem I had with the other setting silk, is I just didn't feel like it set enough. I'm still forming my thoughts on this one, but I don't hate it, so that's a good first start. I'm not sure I love it quite as much as my Fortini or the Honest Beauty setting powder, but it is a lot better than the other just regular Root setting powder. So I think one of the big things I wanted to update you guys on is this crazy adventure that we've undertaken recently, which is actually looking for a house. So I did not expect to be doing this in the middle of a global pandemic, and I don't think anyone does. I mean, nobody expects to be doing anything in the middle of a global pandemic, but here we all are. My husband and I have been, working really hard towards saving money to buy a house at some point. But I'm sure, as you guys can probably imagine, the Boston housing market is extremely, extremely expensive. I mean, that's kind of the way with most major cities in the US. I'm thinking well, obviously New York is crazy, but DC, Seattle, the Bay Area, Los Angeles, the housing market here is just very expensive, very fast moving, and very tricky. And we didn't really expect to start looking. We'd been casually looking, we've been going to open houses over the past year just to kind of get an idea of what things we were looking for, our price, what we could get for our budget, and all of that kind of stuff. Because basically the way it is here, at least how it's been recently, is a house will go on the market, they'll give you a certain number of days to make an offer, and then you get to make an offer, and it's normally this whole thing takes place in less than a week basically. And then they pick an offer. Sometimes they will be oh, can you go higher? And then you go back and forth, and then that's how it all goes. But you have to be able to make a decision really fast. And we saw a house that really checked a lot of our boxes. And then we connected with a realtor, and then we went through the whole process of getting pre-approved and all that. And by the time we did all that, it actually went off the market, as in it sold, and before we could even look at it. So that one didn't work, but it kind of sparked this whole process of looking for a house. So we are now doing that. We weren't, like I said, really anticipating doing that right now. We were kind of planning to wait till next spring. I'm trying to find my powder here. Of course, I'm going to be using my Clove & Hello Press Setting Powder to set my face. But yeah, we weren't really anticipating starting to look, but now we are starting to look, and I've been wanting to update you guys for a while, but we actually did see a place, place an offer on it, we bid over asking price, and then still get outbid by someone who waived the home inspection, which is kind of crazy because the houses around here are really old. And by a house, I don't even mean a full house. Pretty much everything here is one old house that's been split into either condos or apartments. And we live in an old house that's been split into apartments right now. And now we're looking at old houses that have been split into condos. And some of them have been split more recently. Some of them have been totally gutted and remodeled, but they're still built generally between 1900 and 1920-ish. So they're old, and you do not want to mess around with not inspecting these things because, there can be water damage, termite damage. Some of them have really, I think it's called the knob and tube electrical, which isn't even up to code electrical. Some of them have cast iron pipes that rot. It's just a mess. So we didn't do that, and then we didn't get the place, but yeah, it was sad, and it's kind of rough because that was our first, the first time going full you know, into the process of like making an offer and everything. But because of all that, you know, we're still looking, but we don't actually expect to find anything anytime soon, because with what's going on in the world and everything, the housing market has been really crazy here. Like it's just been really weird and not usual, because normally like spring and summer are like peak times for home buying in Boston, but the amount of houses on the market is just like much lower than what is currently available this time of year. But there are a lot of people who, because of especially being stuck at home, and I think, I don't know if we're suffering from this, but maybe a little bit, but like people are looking to buy places with more space or with backyards. So there's like still a huge demand. There's just no supply, which is almost just made the whole like housing situation in Boston even more crazy. So I don't know if it'll be a 2020 thing that, you know, we'll find a house, maybe a 2021 thing, but that is something that's been a little bit exciting. It's been keeping us busy anyway, because, you know, we've been still going to look at things, going to open houses, which just takes time. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm also putting on the Juiced PD brow gel. I've talked about this a few times, and that it's not my favorite brow gel. I liked it a lot when it first came out, and I thought it was really good. But a lot of other brow gels have come out since then that I like better. I just had bought a backup of it, and I need to use the backup before I buy other products. So that is where I am. Although I'm trying to not actually buy backups of like makeup products anymore, because this often happens to me. I try so many products that I'll really like one, and then something else will come out that I like better, and then it doesn't make sense for me to buy backups. So I only really try and buy backups of things like deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, like body wash, that kind of thing, where I actually am going to use them. But with other products, I try to not also have backups on hand. I realized I forgot to put on highlighter. I'm gonna put on this one. I've been trying this out. This is the Han Skincare Cosmetics highlighter, and I have the shade Moonlight. I've been trying to find a dupe for the RMS Beauty Living Luminizer, and I thought this one might be, but I'm not sure. I'm not sold on the formula of it. It's very hot today, so it's making the product like very soft, but I'm not sure. It might be a little too oily for my liking, but I'm gonna just dot this on. I feel like I'm gonna go for a very minimal makeup look today. Like I'm just not, I guess because it's hot, I'm just not feeling a lot of makeup. But anyway, yeah, I guess to wrap up the house stuff, we're looking, but you know, if I'm still filming here in the same setting for the next like 6 months, it's also not that surprising given everything that's going on. But we're looking in case we find the right thing, you know, or we just get kind of lucky. But it is where it is at this point. It's not a big rush. It's just, you know, I would like to have it be done so I don't have to keep looking, but you know, that's the only rush there is. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me guys know what you think about this highlighter. It's not sold on it. I feel like I could go for a bit of bronzer though. Let's put on some bronzer. I feel like it's kind of bronzer day. I'm gonna use the PYT. This is their bronzer in the shade Bali. Unfortunately, they only have one shade of it. Also, I did a video talking about a whole bunch of bronzers that I've tried out. I will link that video up above in case you are curious to know my favorite and least favorite bronzers. I do like this one a lot, so that's why I thought I'd use it today. And also, I don't think I've shown it on camera, like me actually using it on camera. Need to find a brush though, let's see. I get asked about this brush all the time. I feel really bad using it because it's an old Terry Miyahira brush, but I really just like the shape of it. And I haven't found another brush to use for bronzer that I like quite as much as this one, but unfortunately you can't purchase it. I always swirl together the matte and the like shimmer side because I like very kind of glowy bronzer looks. And I just try and get it up into my hairline. Yeah, let me think what else has been going on. Things at work has still been really busy. That has not changed at all. We are hiring another person though, so that should help, but it's still been very busy. Yeah, I kind of want to talk about my channel a little bit because this is actually, like I said, August is the 4-year anniversary of my channel, and it's super exciting. I'm really close to having 3,500 subscribers. I think I'm like just a few people away from that, which is super exciting. And I think about that sometimes. I remember when I started my channel, I was like, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will feel so lucky and so fortunate. And it's certainly amazing that really anybody sits down and watches my videos and listens to what I have to say. Like, it's kind of mind-blowing when I think about it. But at the same time, like, it's tough. Like, I've been doing this for so long, and, you know, part of me, like, I guess part of me kind of dreamed that when I would be at the point of having my channel for 4 years, I would have more subscribers, but, you know, you can't control whether people subscribe to your channel or not. And, you know, I'd love to be, I was thinking about this, I'd love to be at the 5,000 mark right now. Maybe if I'm lucky by the end of 2020, that might be possible, but right now we just are where we are. But I also, okay, so I should also explain what I just did. I put on my Erin's Faces eye primer. You guys know I love that. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It is a little bit tinted, but I just find it really helps any products stay in place. And I'm actually going to go in with the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the shade Globe, which mine is getting actually pretty empty, which I never thought would happen, but I've just been using this so much over the past year. I'm really, really loving it. I've made quite a dent in the product. I really need to pick up another one. I'll probably do that at the Credo Friends and Family sale. It's normally in like, I wonder if that'll actually happen this year, but it's normally in like October, November, so I'll probably just pick one up then, because that's a good sale. I'm trying to actually get this mixed together because I can't really shake it. Do you see how much of this product I've used? And the thing I've realized with all the 10-second eyeshadows, they aren't actually, the formula of them is not all consistent. Like, some of them have a better formula than others. The shade Globe has a really great formula, but the formulas are kind of hit or miss. I have another shade, like this pinkish shade, and that one's just not nearly as good. So it is what it is. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, in some ways I wish my channel had grown a little bit more, but I mean, this is not my job, and I just post videos for fun. I was trying for the past couple of months, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, I mean, you probably have, I've been trying to post like 3 videos a month. And at first, when, you know, everything with the pandemic started, like, that was just really something to help me keep my mind off of everything. But honestly, especially with all my stress of my job at the moment, it was just getting to be way too much. So I've cut back to more like 2 times a week, sometimes 3 if I, you know, have time or have a video I really want to get done and get out to you guys. But I'm trying to cut back down to more just 2, just to be a little bit more relaxed, because at first I was like, oh, I'll just do this for like a month or 2 and then everything will go back to normal, and then, you know, I'll just go back to posting 2 times a week. But as we all know, things have not gone back to normal, and I just like can't sustain posting that many videos with working full time. So I cut back down to like more like 2 videos a week, and I'm just trying to have more fun with my channel, because like sometimes I really push myself and I kind of treat it like a job. I mean, I do earn some money, like it's laughably little money, but like I earn enough money to like offset purchasing products, and not even fully, but like more or less offset purchasing products. But I really feel like sometimes I just like push myself and treat it like a job, but I also just want it to be more fun and more like a hobby. And that's kind of the attitude I'm trying to take right now, is just have more fun, just not worry about things as much. And you know what? Everything will work out okay. But I was thinking about this though, that if everyone who watched my channel told one person about my channel and that person subscribed, I would double the number of subscribers I have, which is kind of crazy. So if you're feeling generous and feeling like helping out, you can always tell someone about my channel and let them know, you know, about what we do here, and hopefully they'll enjoy it too. Okay, So I think that's pretty much what I'm gonna do for eyeshadow. I don't know. It's summer, it's hot. I feel like a very minimal makeup look today would be excellent. I'm going to curl my eyelashes quickly. I'll use my Plume lash curler. I'll do this off camera because honestly, I think it's kind of weird just watching someone curl their lashes, so I'll just do this off camera quickly. Got some curled lashes. I'm gonna throw on my Erin's Faces Matcha mascara. I actually need to get another one of these, but I really have been enjoying it. It's a good mascara. But also, I guess another thing, sorry if this is a weird, unflattering angle of me, it probably is, but another thing that was like really rough recently was talking to my parents. So my parents live in Florida. I grew up in Florida. Most of my family still lives in Florida. And very, very fortunately, they all are doing very well so far. No one in my family has been sick. Ironically, other than my husband and I, but we're up here. Everything turned out okay. But it's just been really rough because, you know, I haven't seen my parents. I luckily went down to Florida basically end of February, beginning of March, like right before everything got really bad in the US. And I'm really, really fortunate, and I feel really fortunate that I did get to see them then. But it's just like, we were talking last weekend and I realized that we both kind of came to the realization that we probably are not going to see each other again in 2020. Basically until there's a vaccine. I don't think it would be safe because I can't drive. It's too long. My parents can't drive up here. Nobody wants to fly. I don't want to worry about bringing it to my parents because they are both over 70 now. And, you know, I just worry about that. And that's really sad. And it's hard to come to terms with like not being able to see your parents. And it's hard too for me because I'm an only child. It's not like I have siblings I could see or my parents have, you know, other children. Like it's just the three of us. And I don't know. That's just been a bit rough, but I think, you know, everyone is going through some sort of situation like that, you know, where you know, maybe your family's spread out in different parts of the world, or, you know, just stuff like that, or even a different part of the US, or just because of like pre-existing conditions and stuff. Like even if you live in the same city, it's not safe for you to see each other. So, you know, it's a challenging time. It's a challenging time. All right. I need a lipstick or some sort of lip product, but I don't know what I want because I'm going to be going out wearing a mask. So, what do I want to put on? I think I'll just put on this one here. This is the PYT. This is their lip gloss in the shade Influence. It's a nice, it also like matches my shirt, which works well. Yeah, I think I'll just apply this on and then if I need to I'll take it off before I actually leave. That lip gloss is very, very minty and kind of tingly and plumping. So if you don't like that with a lip gloss, you probably wouldn't like that one, but I really like it. It just feels really nice and refreshing on my lips. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, getting ready with me. Hopefully maybe you did your makeup along with me, just enjoyed chatting, hearing what's going on with me. Let us know in the comment section down below, kind of what's been going on in your life. You know, what are the big things that are going on with you? Or, you know, just the little things, whatever it is, let us know in the comment section down below and we can all get to know each other a bit better. And also, like I mentioned, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like hearing about clean beauty, and also check me out on Instagram. I'm at naturallybeautifulgirlkat. And once again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.